Hey guys, welcome to Shi Plays. In this series, we will be covering the ARK basics. This video will cover what your first goals are. You have a lot of gathering to do, a lot of killing to do, and things like that, so you can set up a base. Let me get to where I want to set up, and then we will start gathering, and I'll actually start gathering on the way while I'm running through. I just don't want to get eaten by any piranha because they're bad mojos. Let's see. Let me get some berries. And I am playing on single player, so I do have the rate set to ×2. Just to make it a little bit easier with me doing this solo for videos. Some of them I may raise up a little bit more. But for the most part, everything is going to be set as ×2 for harvesting, gathering, taming, all of that good stuff. So let's get over here where I can start building a base. And start gathering some thatch and some wood. The first items that you're going to want to craft is a stone pick, a stone hatchet, a spear, and a campfire. The stone pick will allow you to create or gather. The pick will allow you to gather the thatch faster. And then the hatchet will allow you to gather the wood faster. That's based on a tree. Now, the hatchet also allows you to collect rock instead of flint. But your items that you're going to be going for right now is just for the basics for the gathering stuff. And I have a few points, so let me use those. We'll put those in health. And then I want a pick for the hatchet and a cloth hat. And then craft hat. And I need thatch and flint. So let's go get some more thatch. Alright, and get this big old rock here and get some flint. And that should be good for the hatchet. Yes. So I would highly recommend, with your weight being so small, so low, go ahead and keep the metal. You're gonna need it. Especially in the beginning, it's really hard to get. There's only specific locations that you can find it in a large quantity to make it easier for you. But we'll work on that a little bit later. I want to get a base established first before we get into collecting a whole lot of metal. Just make sure that if you do have some to fall while you're actually collecting, that you keep it for right now, because it's going to be hard to come by. Oh, I ran out of stamina. Let me see if I can jump up on this rock. Nope. And something's probably going to come and eat my face, because that's what ARK does. It waits until you do something like this, and then it takes advantage of it. Okay, there we go. Let me get my stamina back. And I'm going to eat some of my berries. Okay, so as a heads up on the berries, you can consume any of the berries that you pick. However, some of them do have a different effect. Your narco berries are going to be used to create torpidity, which will knock you unconscious if you eat them. And then your stem berries will make you poop and make you poop a lot. They're also good to have in your inventory if you're playing with someone else. It will allow them to come up to you and use the stem berries to actually remove your torpidity from you so you wake up faster. So it is good to keep them on your body if you're playing with someone else. If you're playing single player, not so very much. So let's get over here on this little peninsula area and we will go ahead and start building some things. Alright, let me get some stamina back. And let me pick some more berries. Because I'm going to pass out if I do not. Okay, so you're going to start out with thatch items. So you want to start by building a thatch base. And I don't get that until level 4, so let me spend some points and I will be there. So stamina. Oh, excuse me. And then campfire. We do have CS on here, but with this being after the release of Genesis, some things are not working quite right. I do highly recommend having some kind of mod that allows different things like CS. It is the equivalent to the S Plus that was in Survival Evolved. It does make things a lot easier. Let's see. So we can craft a foundation. And then what do we need for our campfire? We need more stone. Alright, so let's go get some rocks. And let me get a bow. Level 10. No, we cannot get a bow yet. Okay, so what do we have available to us right now? We should have some spears that we could use. Yes. Okay, so let's craft a few spears. We need more wood. And keep in mind, it is really hard in the beginning because you don't have a whole lot of points put into your character yet. So you're going to have to eat a lot. You're going to have to drink a lot. You're not going to be able to carry a whole lot. So it does make it tough. Okay, so I've got those, and then can I make a pike? Nope, not until 25. Okay. So, once you get those created, you need to go grab some meat. Let's see what we can kill here. I don't think I can do a turtle just yet. I'm still a Bob. Let's see. You will hear people talk about new players being Bobs. And that is because of Bob's Tall Tales. Originally, the players' names were Bobs. It was the go-to name. It was Bob. Everything was Bob. If you were a female character, you were Bob. If you were a male character, you were Bob. Everything was Bob. So, what level are you? 4? I don't know if I can get you yet. Oh. I can get you, though. Come on. Come on. Alright. Now we got some hide. We can create... Got a little bit of hide. We can create our campfire. And go ahead and get this one piece of meat cooking. Let's see. Level 3. Oh, let's go to this dodo over here. Alright. Chop that one up. And then we'll go back to where we were building. Because I am going to die. And get some emergency berries here. Oh, for real? And more berries. And we'll get some water. And then we will run over here to where we were building. And get our fire put down to cook up some meat. Berries are good in an emergency situation. They do not give you much as far as filling your food bar, but they do work fairly well in a pinch if you don't have any meat available for you. Let's see. So let's put that there. And light the fire. And wait for some of these to cook up. And drag it just down onto the bar. And then when you drag it down onto your bar, once you put it in your inventory, it will automatically show up on your bar. So you don't have to continuously add it to your bar. It will just automatically show up if you had it on your bar previously. So we'll eat that one. Then we'll go back over here. We'll start chopping some trees. What do we need for a bed? Level 7. Let's see. So I want weight. And we'll get a bed. And we need more hide and more fiber. So we can get some more hide and fiber. I highly recommend getting to bed as soon as possible, because if for some reason you die, you're just gonna have to spawn in another random location. With a bed, it will allow you to spawn at the bed, which makes it a whole lot easier as far as getting back to your stuff. Okay, let's see here. So, oh, I need more spears. I need more flint for the spears. And how many can I create now? And I need more wood. I would highly recommend anytime that you pass over a body of water, go ahead and drink. Whether you need it or not, go ahead and drink, because there's going to be times that you're going to need that extra little bit. Sorry for clearing my throat so much. It's summertime in the South. So, yeah, allergies are for real right now. Okay, I got 5 from that. Oh no, I'm gonna die again. I'm going to die again. Let's see. Okay. Got a little bit of food. Just a little bit. Oh, I am going to die. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Come on. Don't die, don't die. That's what I get for not paying attention. Okay, so you can hit the H button and it will show you your number amount on your health and your attributes for your character. I like using that because I know exactly how much time I have left. You don't necessarily have to do it, but I like doing it because I like knowing exactly how much health I have and how fast it's going down. And as you can see, I'm cutting it very close to death. Very, very close to death. And I am cold. And I am still hungry. Hopefully this last little bit of berries will get me back to the base so I can cook my meat. Okay, that's got me up a little bit. Just keep in mind that whenever your food is low, or your food is empty and your water is empty, your stamina regens a lot slower, if any at all. So just keep that in mind. You don't want to push the boundaries too much because you can't always save it with a Hail Mary at the end. But as of right now, it looks like I'm doing... Oh, man, now I got hypothermia. Are you kidding me? Okay, so... Yep, I'm gonna die. Yep, right there. Jesus. Jesus! That's not nice. That is not nice at all. However, I can spawn back here and get back over there to my stuff, hopefully, fairly quickly. I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna be brave and I'm gonna dart through. I'm gonna be brave. Oh, and there's a compy. Run, run, run. So until you get a few levels and stuff on you and you've got your health up a good bit, it's probably best to stay closest to the beach or the coast. That way you don't have to worry about running into, an explorer note. Running into random things that are bad. And in the trees, there's always bad stuff. So since I got the explorer note, I can go ahead and explain that. So the explorer notes, they are randomly placed across the island. As you get them, it will increase the amount of experience gained for a specific amount, as you can see down at the bottom of the screen. It will also, if you collect all of them, you can also gain extra characters, or extra points for your character. So in the long run, it's good to get them as you're running through and playing the game, because going back and finding all the ones that you've missed is a pain in the butt. But just keep in mind that you're here to have fun. It's however you want to do it. If you want to do it all at one time, or if you want to do it while you're playing the game, either way is fine. But as far as the basics go today that we're covering, we're going to go ahead and close up our little area and get some more hide. Oh no, I'm stuck. There we go. And then put our food on there. Yay, I'm not starving now. And I'm not cold. Okay, so I'm gonna eat my food and let my health regenerate a little bit. And then I'm going to get some more hide. So how many? Okay, I got 2 more spears. So I will go see if I can find some more dodos around somewhere, or something easy. Something easy to attack. So there is a lot of running around in this game. A whole lot of running around. And it does get a lot easier when you start getting to the point where you're taming stuff. And that's where the narco berries come in. Because you'll use the narco berries to keep them passed out while you're taming. And to keep their torpidity up, to keep them knocked out. I'm going to go ahead and get these dodos too while I'm here. And you. And these babies. Yep, it doesn't bother me. I do not mind killing babies. Does not hurt my feelings at all. When I first started playing, I was like, no, don't kill the babies. But now I'm like, yeah, I'll kill the babies. Oh! I was knocked out because I used all my stamina. Because I was not paying attention. I was too worried about killing the babies. Lesson learned. Here we go. And let's get some more berries because I'm starving again. So once you get higher up in level, you can get higher level food. You start out with raw meat, you cook it, it turns into cooked meat. You have prime meat that you can cook, and you can, and also what I like using the most is dried raw meat or dehydrated meat. But that comes a little bit later once you get the items that are required for it to create the oh shoot, what is it called? Sorry, brain fart. It's not the refrigerator, the preserving bin. Yeah, the preserving bin. So once you get the preserving bin, you can create jerky, and it makes it a lot easier because it does not spoil near as fast. And it actually, I think that it gives a little bit more of a boost to the food that it gives you back with each bite. I have not done any testing or the math on that, but it just seems in my playing that it does. But I do know for sure that it does last longer. So let's get some water. And chop up everything else that I killed a second ago. And make some more spears. Alright. Did I chop up everything? I didn't think I got everything. Nope. There's another one. Okay, so maybe we have enough now for the bed? Yes, we do. Okay, so for this, I'm going to get some more thatch because I want to add another foundation for the bed. And my food is looking all right now. My water is good. So let's make a run for back to the base. And we can place the new foundation and the new bed. And then that will make it a whole lot easier moving forward. Because anytime you die, you will be able to actually spawn back at your little base, which is a lot safer. Alright, and let's go ahead and eat a little bit more meat while we're sitting here. And make another foundation. And place it down, and then pick up the wall and place the bed. And then place the wall. And then I need 2 more walls. And then I need some ceilings. Alright, and then we'll make a door, or 2 doors. More thatch. Okay, and we'll put, let's pick this up real quick and move it out of the doorway. And we'll set it over here in the corner. And we'll put some more food on to cook. And we've got our base. So that's the first point you want to get to. So you need to get to the point to where you have somewhere safe to go. Until you get your base, you don't have anywhere safe to go because anything can pop out at any time. Raptors, carnos, they spawn on every part of every landmass within the island, so you want to make sure that you have somewhere safe to go in case something like that comes along, because you're not high enough level to take them out just yet. So once you get your base and you get your bed and you get your campfire set up, you're moving along, you're doing good. So we're gonna stop this one here for right now, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, keep surviving.